Good morning. Still morning, isn't it? Yes, it's morning. Who else is ready for winter to be over with? When summer was over with, I was done with summer. I was ready for the cool weather. Now I want the warm weather back. I'm getting sick of the cold, both literally and figuratively. What's up, Nick? Robert, I thought you were going to UGA today. Is that today or tomorrow? Yeah, it's been warm here the past couple of days. It was like 68 or 70 degrees yesterday, and I went out to do some stuff this morning outside, and it feels warm out now. I think it's supposed to get cold again this weekend, though. Yeah, because you live in Florida, bro. I need y'all's help. Hold on. Shit, hold on. All right, I figured it out. Let's see here. Hold on. Trying to log into the Gypsy site on my computer instead of my phone, and I forgot my username and password. But here we are. Here it is. I'm up $42. I made 2 bets yesterday, and I won both of them. But I need some picks for today. Where's my basket? How many of y'all watch basketball? College basketball. What's the objection to? Oh yeah, everything. Yeah, I object. I object to everything. Let's see. Let's find NCAA. There it is. NCAA basketball. I don't give a shit about the NBA. Anybody who bets against Michigan in any point spread is stupid. Look, Clemson plays today. Clemson is 20-6, so they're going to make the tournament. But they're going to make the NCAA tournament. I mean, but they've lost 2 games in a row. They are favored by 3.5 on the road against a bad Wake Forest. Wake Forest is 13-12, so they're barely 500. Like Vandy in Missouri. What's that one? Where's that one at? There's a bunch of games today. I'm inclined to take Clemson. I don't bet every Clemson game because I don't just blindly bet Clemson because I'm a Clemson guy. But I pick and choose my spots. The fact that they've lost 2 games in a row, and they're only that affects this line. They're only favored by 3.5 against a terrible Wake Forest team. I'll bet Clemson for that reason. But because they have a what am I up, $40-something? Let's bet 50. Or 55, technically. Yeah, I'll take Clemson here. What else can we bet on here? Where's Vanderbilt at? I'm going to tell you right now, the separation between Michigan and everybody else is huge. It's huge. It's the biggest separation in the history of separation. Michigan's on another level. They destroyed Purdue yesterday, and Purdue is Purdue's a top 5 team, aren't they? Top 10 anyway. That was one of the bets I won because Michigan was only favored by 2.5 points. I was like, what? It was on the road at Purdue, I think, but still. Michigan's only lost like 2 games all year. I don't see the Vanderbilt game. Where's that at? Is that today? Am I just missing it? I passed it? Hold on. Who are they playing? Missouri? Okay. Georgia Tech and Virginia. Georgia Tech's fucking terrible. 11-5. There it is. Vanderbilt, Missouri. All right, Vandy's ranked 19, 21-4. Missouri's 17-8. That's not terrible. And Vandy is favored by 3.5 on the road at Mizzou. I am inclined to take Vanderbilt there. $3.5 is not a lot. All right. You talked me into it. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Why are we getting McDonald's and Chinese? What the fuck was that? A Chinese McDonald's commercial. All right. Let's do Vanderbilt minus 3.5. I'm only going to do $20 though on that. Yeah. $22. Vanderbilt minus 3.5. Now I can buy this down, I think. No, I can't. Here we go. All right, so I got Vandy. What do I got here? Here's what I got. I didn't even look at the over-under. I probably should have. Come on, what's going on here? Show my bets, bitch. What are you doing? The desktop app is garbage compared to the phone app. That's for sure. I don't even know how to navigate this thing here. There it is. All right. Yeah, so I got both Clemson and Vanderbilt minus 3.5. There you go. Yes. Let's click on this. Casino. The old app you could do live. Remember, it looked like they were in some hostage situation. Well, when I did that 24-hour live stream, I was doing live roulette and won like $1,600, but I think they took that away. It looked like they were in some sort of abandoned office building somewhere in Europe, probably. Three-card poker. Let's just hold on here. I just want to see what it is. I want to see if it's live. It's probably not live. No, it's not. But let's just do this for fun anyway. Let's just do $1. All right, $1 ante. We'll do pair plus. Let's see what we get here. That's a terrible fucking hand. God damn it. All right, folding. Yeah, see, that's why I folded. Yeah, we'll just rebet. All right. So, Queen Jack, you stay on that. So I'll play it. God damn it. All right, we'll do it one more time. This is dumb as shit. This is why I don't play these. Oh my God. All right, I can't go out on a loss there. Oh, I would have won. This is so dumb. All right, I gotta play that. Oh my God. All right, one more time. All right, so the rule really is Queen 10. I got Queen 9. The rule really is Queen 10 though. But last time I folded, I would have won. This is so dumb. All right, no matter what happens here, I'm not playing this anymore. If I win or lose, I'm playing it. All right, I won. Whee! All right, I'm done with this dumb shit. That shit is rigged. That shit is rigged. Hit max bet? No, I'm not doing that. I don't even know. I think the max bet's $100. I don't trust the video games. The live ones, I don't really trust the live ones either on the internet, but at least there's less chance of them cheating on a live, on camera than they would be with a rigged fucking video game, which is what it is. Chinese food. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This might be an unpopular opinion. Chinese food's not good. Maybe it's good in China. I don't know. I've never been to China. But American Chinese food is pretty much garbage. I mean, it tastes good because they got it all, lathered with all kinds of fucking orange sauce and sesame sauce and soy sauce and whatever, but it's just not good. It's just not good. I mean, there's a reason, Scott. Hold on. There's a reason, Scott, that when you eat Chinese food, you can stuff your gills, right? You can eat like a pound of that shit, and then an hour and a half later, it's like you're hungry like you hadn't eaten.
That's right.
I don't know what they're putting in there.
That is the true analogy of Chinese food. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Although I, tend to order about once every other week. I got this Golden Dragon or Dragon House or whatever the hell near me. And I always ordered a combo meal, which is a pepper steak with fried rice, and you get egg rolls with it. And Holly normally gets the boneless ribs, and I get some wonton soup. But yeah, none of it is good for you. High MSG, high salt.
When I say it's garbage, I do like Chinese food. I'm not saying I don't like it. There's certain, like, I love egg rolls. I mean, come on, egg rolls are amazing.
Right.
Right. As long as the steak is cooked well and tender, you can't really fuck up a steak. So pepper steak is good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just, it seems to me as if they just slather on a bunch of sauces on it to cover up for the low quality of the food. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what else I like is that I don't even know what it is. It's fucking meat on a stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like it's like a giant toothpick basically, and it's got a piece of beef on it.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. I think it's teriyaki beef or something.
Something like that. Yes.
Yeah, I like that beef on a stick thing.
The wife loves the crab ragoons, or something they call it. I mean, it's like, it's a big doughy thing with crab inside of it. She loves.
Yeah,
that.
I don't do the seafood from the Chinese places.
No,
my wife does. So she likes shrimp, but like lobster and whatever octopus eyeballs or whatever the fuck they're eating. I'm not eating that.
The funkiest thing about Chinese food, though, to me, and especially the place I go to, I can go there and order food, and 5 minutes later, it's ready. I mean,
yeah.
How can they cook it that damn fast?
Well, that's part of the problem. It's already been cooked.
I guess. I mean, because boom, it's there. I don't even get to sit down and play a game of backgammon on my phone before it's ready.
Nick says Puerto Rican Chinese food.
As Nick said, about 10 minutes. No, they'll say to about 10 minutes, and then, 5 minutes later, it's ready.
Nick, what is Puerto Rican Chinese food? That doesn't even make any sense at all. Puerto Rican Chinese food is fire.
I was thinking he's talking about the Brazilian steakhouses or something like that. I don't know.
That's not either. That's not even Chinese or Puerto Rican. That's Brazilian.
Yeah. Have you been to the Brazilian steakhouses before?
No. So I haven't. I know exactly what they are.
Been told that they're absolutely amazing and great, but just haven't been.
So there's one that opened up, I want to say maybe a year ago on East Bay Street.
Yeah.
Downtown. That's supposed to be really good. If I go to one, that's probably the one I'll go to. Is downtown, because I'm sure it'll be good.
Downtown Charleston or downtown Somerville?
Downtown Charleston on East Bay Street.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Right, it's right by like Magnolias and
it's got to be
all that
pretty
shit.
damn good.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. We almost went to one in Vegas, but I forget why we didn't go. It just didn't work out. But yeah, I want to do that.
There's Ballard there. How you doing, Ballard?
I think Ballard's trying to figure out how to work his own equipment.
Hello, Tokyo. Come in, Berlin. Christian Ballard, you there? There he is.
What?
Yeah.
What? Huh? What?
Can you hear me?
We can now, I think.
Ballard, how long have you been doing YouTube? You don't know how to use a microphone? What's wrong with you?
Well, no, like I had it, but it changed the settings on my StreamYard, so I had to cycle back through.
Okay. What's up, Ballard?
I don't know why the settings changed. Not much, man. I just been hanging out, doing school, and going to work, man. Just living life as an adult, man.
Your
Not-
video
not-
is freezing
not a
there,
lot.
Ballard.
He's got all kind of technical problems.
No, he does.
If you can at least hear me, we're good.
All right. Well, I wanted to show your face because nobody's seen you in a while.
What's so special about this face? There's only one girl that likes it.
That's all you need is one.
That's right.
I mean, you don't want more than one, do you?
No, I don't.
No, that's a problem.
Not anymore.
That's actually what's two
I
problems.
used to. Yeah.
Unless you want to go whoring
Yeah.
and have two women. You know,
I can't at this
Boring,
point. I'm
you know,
too far with this girl that I can't turn back now.
two girls,
no.
you know, for whoring is a good thing.
No, listen. So y'all met, or Pete met Nana in Panama City.
I did.
Her husband, Pop, we call him. He told me some great advice one day. He said, look, if you're going to date, you can date multiple women as long as they have the same name so you don't get them mixed up.
That's terrible advice.
That's pretty damn good advice.
I don't know.
Really good advice.
I mean, good luck finding two with the same name.
Yeah. The exact same name at that.
Yeah, somebody in the chat, Austin wants to know, are you still getting married? Because you did buy her
I
a
still
ring.
get married. So here's the update on that. I still have the ring. I have not asked yet.
Is that the ring you got out of a Cracker Jack box for like $5?
No, it's not a Cracker Jack box. It was at my work.
Oh,
At a thrift. I work at a thrift store.
okay.
Yeah, but
anyway.
no, I still have it. We're still together. Things are going great. But we're talking about that kind of stuff, and in ways I have told her, like, you know, I don't want to rush it too quick, and she gets that. But she just kind of looks at me. She's like, just don't take too long. And I'm like, hopefully by the time I'm 30. Right?
Yeah, how old are you, Ballard?
Well, you're 24, so you might want to start thinking about it.
Yeah, so that's 6 years. Now that's good.
Yeah.
I think
But
that's a
I don't
really
know.
good idea, Ballard, is not to rush into marriage by any means.
Right.
You know, get to know this
Now,
woman.
what she said, I want your thoughts on this. If you know a person well enough, let's say you hold off on the wedding itself, but is it too soon to get engaged after maybe a year or two? The engagement part.
I mean, everyone's different. I don't really know if there's a right time or a wrong time, but I will tell you this. Once you get engaged, if you think you're going to be engaged for 5 years, that's not happening.
No. You know, the most
Well,
for
at the
engagement is
same
about
time-
2 years, max.
Yeah.
Right. And we've talked about, I mean, her and I have talked about this. Like, if you get engaged and then you move in and then you get to really know how that person lives and stuff, you could call it off before it's really too deep, you know? Be like, here, take your stupid ass, like, thrift shop. ring.
Yeah, I just don't see the rush.
Yeah.
Now, I am a bit of a hypocrite. I got married when I was 26, but I had been with my wife for a long time. I mean, we were together for 10 years before that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Holly and I have been together for 21 years, and we're really not married. I mean, we're domestic, you know, partners, but we have not really, you know, I've not given her the ring or anything like that. Doing the Kurt Russell Goldie Hawn thing is what we're doing.
Yeah, you can get married for like $50 at a courthouse, but getting divorced costs a lot more.
It damn sure does.
No matter,
Yeah.
even if it's an amicable split, it's still going to be expensive.
I got a divorce in New Mexico, and in New Mexico, I could go to Bernalillo County, and I could get a divorce within 2 weeks. Okay, have it
Wow.
done and over with, instead of waiting a year that they make you do here in South Carolina. Got it done. The wife had a car that was in my name, a used car, a little Nissan. And I told her, I said, you know, you can keep the car as long as you keep up payments. Well, as soon as I got her divorced, she stopped paying on the damn thing.
Of course you
Then
did.
all of a sudden, she's not got any insurance, and the insurance company's coming after me, and the bank is coming after me about not being paid. So I went to the bank and I said, "What can we do about this?" She said, "Well, we could repossess the car." I said, okay. I said, how much would that cost me? $700. I said, if I do this, would I be free and clear, of the car and the title and all that? And they said, yeah, absolutely.
Got best $700 you ever spent, Scott. Right there.
You're damn right it was.
Yeah.
And then she cried and bitched when I got the car. Oh, well, the kids had their toys in the back and la-da-da-da-da. I said, well, you know what? I've been calling you for weeks telling you that this was going to happen.
Yeah.
But I found out where the car was, what junkyard it was at, and gave her the details so she could go and get the toys out of the car. But that was my last conversation with that bitch.
Wow.
I am no. You know what? I just after I got out of the divorce, I just went, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
Yeah. See, Ballard, this is the kind of stories you got to listen to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the reality is that more than 50% of marriages end in divorce in the United States. That's just the reality.
I know
That
that,
is a fact.
Yeah.
And
So-
I always figured, that you could always work stuff out, and you can, but as long as we don't cheat, we'll be good. No, that's probably the most bullshit.
I do agree with what you said, though, about living together for a while, at least a couple of years before you get married, because that's a different ball game than you going and meeting her every other weekend like you're seeing your stepdad or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're married?
Yeah. No, I mean, being with them 24 hours a day, living in the same place as them is a totally different thing than just going to meet them.
Yeah.
That's right. You get to know their habits, their quirks, their addictions, and all of it. You get to know everything about them once you live with them.
Yeah.
Whether they snore or not.
Yeah, I mean, Mrs. Peete lived with me for
She does.
Mrs. Peete lived with me for 3 years before we got married, and she was still dumb enough to do it.
Well, you got a good wife there, Pete. I mean,
I do. I do. I'm not complaining.
I mean, not listen.
She's got,
like you said,
she's got a pretty good tater man there for herself. So.
Yeah, she got a good man, and he's got a good woman. I mean, I think that Battle Angel and Lou are going to be a good couple. I think that they'll figure it out.
Now, my brother, he's 2 years younger than me, but in his set of circumstances, it makes sense because he wanted to join the Army and everything, and he's known this girl he's with since he was a sophomore in high school, so they've known each other for quite a while. They wanted to get married before he got shipped off, so they did, and now I'm gonna be an uncle and all that, but whatever.
How old's he?
He's 2 years younger than me, so I'm 24. He's 22.
Well, a lot of people who join the military get married if they're with somebody so they can live together.
That might be it. I don't know, but
if you're on base, they're not letting just some rando chick live with you. She got to be married to you.
Oh yeah, they waited till he was like out of basics and everything. He's doing his special his field, over in California. So
Jay Shops has some good advice. Get your tubes tied, Ballard.
Yeah, have you got your tubes tied yet? I believe that's called a hysterectomy.
Yeah, that's going to hurt. I'll tell you that right now. One of my former bosses got that done, and we went on a road trip to Pennsylvania, and he was in such dire pain the entire damn time. Any bump we'd hit, he would go, oh. So it made me think, I don't know if I want to do that surgery or not.
You talking about a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was outpatient.
Well, it might be easier today.
I think these days they just they laser it. It's I don't know. I need to get one though. I know that.
Really? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want. I'm done. I'm done with. I'm done. I'm 40. I mean, I'm 40.
Little children running around. No more little PigskinPeete running around.
No, I'm done. 45 years old. It's time to hang it up. You know what I mean?
Hang it up.
Time to hang it up.
Hang it up like it's a wet towel. There
Yeah,
you go.
exactly. Yeah, see, Nature Boy said he got it. It was easy. The funny thing is, me and Mrs. Peete were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Because my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, her sister, my wife's sister, and her husband. She's 35 years old, and she's pregnant with her 5th kid. And so we were making fun of her at my son's birthday party last week. We were like, man, like, you just look at him and you get pregnant. Like, you're always pregnant. And she said, well, we've already made
Mormon.
She said, we've already made the appointment. I said, what do you mean the appointment? She goes, for him to get a vasectomy. This is the last one. I'm like, yeah, well, I hear you. So Mrs. P, of course, she's like, you need to get that done too. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not scared of it. It's just, I don't like going to the doctor for anything, let alone getting something that has to do with my dick. You know what I mean?
well, exactly.
You know?
Neither do I.
But I do need to get it done.
Well, you're right. It's probably the surgery's probably very less invasive. Probably outpatient surgery, all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just like make an incision and like cut the what is it? The urethra? What? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
And then like take a soldering. Don't they take a soldering iron to it and solder it closed or some shit?
They do. They get a welder in there.
Yeah, they got a welder's mask on. Yeah.
He puts 2 dobs on it, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I used to know all that analogy of welders, but I don't know it anymore.
I can just see them in there with a welder's torch. I look down between my legs and there's some fucking dude with a welder's torch down there.
What fucking conversation did I walk in the middle of?
We're trying to tell. We're talking to Ballard. We're giving Ballard life advice, and somehow it devolved into vasectomies.
Oh, fuck all that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have to worry about that, though. I got lucky because she had to have a C-section with the second baby. So we were like, while you're in there, why don't you just go ahead and shut the factory down?
Well, yeah. See, that's ideal.
That is ideal.
Yeah. But I don't have that luxury. So.
No, should have thought ahead, maybe.
Anyway, Ballard.
Where you went?
I don't.
By the way, Pete,
Yeah.
not to bring up a bad subject matter, but we talked about it Monday. I looked up more reviews of Stars and Strikes.
Yeah.
It is it sounds like the worst shithole you could go to. From uncooked food, okay, to not getting the wrong drinks, and then asking, can I get another drink? And the manager refusing to give you another drink and saying, I'm going to charge you for the drinks that you have. On and on and on.
Yeah, it's terrible.
God, if anyone goes there, I'm just going to say, beware, for God's sakes. Do not go to that place.
Yeah, I think I would definitely advise against eating there for all the reasons you just said. I wouldn't trust the food there at all.
No.
What place
Any
you talking about?
food that takes 45 minutes to come out of any
Yeah,
restaurant.
they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What are you doing? This cat is driving me nuts.
You got your new kitty? You didn't
Listen
find
to
it,
him.
your old kitty, did you?
Listen to him.
What's that?
What, you got something to say? Huh? Yeah, no, we got a new cat.
Oh, so you finally listened to reasonable advice from me.
Well, I wasn't even looking for a cat, but somebody. So we had the whole neighborhood looking for our fucking cat, right? And so Mrs. Pete's on Facebook, and we got posters up, and anyway, the whole neighborhood knows our cat's missing. So this lady texts me out of nowhere one day and it's like, I know you're looking for your cat. Cat's been gone for whatever, 2 months. And she's like, you might not be ready for a new cat, but I have one that I need to get rid of that I saved from my neighbor who was neglecting her, or him. And so I was like, you know what? The kids want another cat. So I went and looked at the cat and ended up taking that cat home. So.
Of course you did.
So now we got another cat.
By the way, I told you to do that 2 months ago.
Yeah. But he is a totally different ball game than the other cat was an adult cat. She was like Garfield. All she did was sleep all day. She just was easy.
A chill cat.
A chill cat. This cat ain't.
This cat got no chill.
Well, this cat's, first of all, he's only 7 months old.
Oh.
So, and it's a male. And so he's got a lot of energy and a lot of curiosity because he's not an old cat, you know?
I mean, he starts pissing all over your house.
No, he hasn't pissed on that. He's been good about it. He's been here for, I got him 3 or 4 days before we went to Vegas. And he hasn't pissed or shit in the house once. He uses the litter box, just like the other cat did. He just gets into everything. He likes to bite because he's a kitten. So my forearms look like I got in a fight with a fucking tiger or something.
Hey, you and me both.
For different reasons, though.
Yeah, for different reasons. I got a fight with a bitch that fights like a bitch.
No.
He wanted to fucking claw me. Well, I'd say a bitch. It was a guy, but he fights like a bitch. He wanted to fucking claw me, little asshole.
He clawed you?
Yeah, he fucking scratched me.
Did he have long fingernails?
I mean, not particularly, but I mean, he also smelled like he hadn't bathed in a week. So, I mean, I wasn't paying that much attention to his fingernails at the time.
Did you get a tetanus shot after that?
No, I got a tetanus shot like a year ago.
Okay. Damn. That sounds like bad bacteria infection, all that shit that would happen. Especially if somebody hasn't bathed.
This dude showed up looking for a problem. Like, he showed up drunk to an AA meeting that they were holding in the general sessions courtroom, looking for me, another officer, and the corporal that whooped his ass last time he was there because he felt like being an asshole.
If I ever went to an AA meeting, I would go drunk too.
I think it's a fair play. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah. I'd be like, what, isn't this for alcoholics? I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do?
I
thought we came to share.
Yeah. I brought a bottle. Y'all got some Coke? You know?
I mean, he came looking for a fight. Like, who shows up to an AA meeting at a courtroom looking to fight 3 cops? Like, what are you doing?
An alcoholic does.
Well, apparently.
He said he was a punk, Slim. He was a young guy.
Oh, yeah, he's probably Ballard's age.
Okay.
Jackpot says, I've never seen a cat shit on the floor. It's either outside or in the litter box. That is true.
Male cats, when they get older, will start spraying around the house.
Well, see, that's the thing. Well, not just when they get older. That was one thing I was worried about with getting a male cat. I'm making an appointment to get him neutered. But you have to be a certain age before they can get their balls clipped off. He's at that age now, so he's fine. But
that's animal abuse.
Once no, because if they're not fixed, they will spray to mark their territory to attract female cats. So
I get it, but like my wife talked about doing the same thing with the dog. I'm like, no, I'm not cutting his balls off. Like, leave the dude alone.
Well, cats are different. Dogs I can kind of see. I mean, he'll do whatever he can do to get out of this house to go get some pussy if he's not fixed.
Yeah, dogs will too.
Yeah.
Then if they're not fixed, they're gonna hump your leg.
Does that make him any different than anybody else? No, not really.
But he has not sprayed on anything since he's been here, which is good.
Well, I think he's still too young for that.
Well,
Yeah.
6 months is normally for cats and dogs the time you can spay and neuter them.
Yeah, we took him to the vet to get his shots and whatever, and they said he's fully sexually mature, so he can get neutered at any time.
Oh,
He's got a giant set of balls on him. I'll tell you that.
Just full of sperm.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good cat. We named him Ozzy. He's just not. He's just nothing like my old cat. So I got to adjust my mental state when it comes to dealing with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all.
As of late, I've been trying to come up with great cuss words.
Okay.
Something different and unique. So far, I found one which I just really enjoy, which is twat waffle.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
The other one is douche canoe.
Yes, douche canoes are also amazing.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've heard and used that one before.
Thunder cunt. What do you think of that?
Hold on.
I did her yesterday.
I think that pretty much anything with the word cunt in it is an amazing cuss word. Yeah. That's the one that if like you're losing an argument with a woman, if you break out that one, it's it's a deal breaker. It ends everything. Argument over.
And I can tell you that from personal experience.
Oh yeah. Now, where that word is very common in England, they use that as a cuss word.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like
you say it here.
You know what?
yeah,
It's the
you're
same
awful.
as when you in America we you call somebody a bitch. I mean that word's thrown out around a lot between men to men, men to women, women to men, the whole women to women. Everybody calls somebody a bitch. You're acting like a bitch. Well, in England they don't say bitch, they say cunt instead. It's the same thing.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, fucking cunt. You're acting like a cunt.
True. And it's said so
I'm laughing way
eloquently.
too hard at this shit.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a culture shock because if you're a woman and you go over to England
I'm not sorry. I'm laughing way too hard at this.
if you're an American woman and you go to England to visit and they start calling you a cunt, and then you have to figure out like, okay, this is not the same thing as it is in America.
Right.
Y'all ever heard of the comedian Bert Kreischer, who's like always shirtless on Netflix?
Yeah.
Who hasn't heard of Bert Kreischer?
He,
We went and saw him live
He's
last
got
year.
his own comedy series on Netflix now. I haven't watched it yet.
It's called.
it's all right. I mean, it's not as good as the specials.
It's pretty good, actually. I've only seen a couple episodes.
Anyway,
It's called
There
the
was one
Birds
special
or something.
He had where one special he had was like comparing like the N word to the C word and
The what?
like getting into
What?
the N word to the C word
Okay.
and like how he was arguing with this woman over that and she said it was way worse than calling a black the N word.
Yeah. Yeah. I doubt that.
Yeah.
I think if you use N and C together and call somebody NC, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah. You're gonna offend everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
That's right.
some words are worse than others, but I mean, you know.
Are they though?
One of those two are racist.
Are-
One of those two are racist, and the others just.
Are
sexist.
words really that bad, or have we just become
Is
such
there an R
pussies
word?
that everybody's offended by
People are
words?
fucking soft.
There's not an R word, you retards.
Well, retards is having a great comeback thanks to Tim Walsh.
Well,
Well, first of all, I would like to at least pat myself on the back. I never stopped saying that word.
Neither did I, Pete.
Yeah, me neither.
Absolutely.
you know what they used to. What I was told was that you had to say like something like mentally challenged, and I said that's worse because
No, because it's two
that's
different
something
things.
that retard. Well, it's two different things, but imagine if a retard
Nobody
tried
is
to
walking
now-
around talking about when they say that word, they're not talking about people with mental retardation.
Retard.
That's right. And there is a group out there called the Association of Retarded Citizens. And they haven't changed their name either.
Yeah, let's bring back old words. Like a medical term used to be mongoloid idiot. I think that's great.
I like mongoloid. God, I ain't heard mongoloid in a long time.
Well, so anybody who's into any sort of like horticulture or plant science, the word retard is used a lot in that language. It's a scientific word. It's been hijacked by snowflakes, who.
Yep.
I mean, the word retardation is just basically it's a genetic. I don't know what the word I'm looking for here. It's some sort of genetic anomaly that makes things it's just not normal.
Yeah.
Right. So whether you're talking about a plant, like they call plants with these certain genetic problems, they have retarded growth on them. You see that the leaves are all fucked up looking; they're not normal looking. So
Here you go.
it's a scientific term.
So would that make midgets technically retarded then?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
You talking about dwarfs?
When I first met Holly, I told her, I said, I just got to tell you something. I'm very afraid of midgets and clowns. And I was totally kidding.
Of midgets.
And she took it to heart, that I was afraid of midgets and clowns.
No, that's got to be a legit fear, Scott, because my dad always talked about, and he still has that phobia today of midgets, because
What?
he always talks about how funny they walk and their sausage fingers and all that crap.
Well, I was watching Game of Thrones, and of course Peter Dinklage is on there, and
He's amazing.
She asked me, she said, "I thought you were, you didn't like midgets," and I've had to confess to her. I said that was a joke.
They don't have
I was
souls.
kidding.
They don't even have souls, according to my dad. But anyways,
They don't have souls.
So,
Not us gingers
You
don't
know
have
what?
souls.
No,
so basically, what you're admitting that your dad is just a giant bigot.
yeah, towards midgets, everyone else he loves.
Towards midgets only. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to find a place where nothing. You want to go to a place where nothing is off limits. Go in the military. They're calling each other everything under the sun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like no racial slur is off limits. Nothing.
Here's an article I found just now. 16 phrases from the past that would be offensive today. Long time no see.
Why would that be offensive?
Yeah, really.
I don't know. It says the phrase mimics broken English and likely originates from mocking the speech patterns of Native Americans.
This is so dumb. People are just making stuff up now.
What the fuck?
Long time no see. There's absolutely nothing offensive about that at all. All right, what's the next dumb one? What's the next dumb one that people get offended about now?
Sold down the river because of slavery and stuff.
Sold down, man. All right, what's the next one?
No can do. It says it says it's a mocking imitation of Chinese immigrants.
What?
Limited English.
No can do. But would you like fried rice with that?
It says it mocks imitation of Chinese immigrants.
No, it
limited
doesn't.
English of the 19th century.
I'm gonna start.
I think every word with the letter R is mocking Chinese immigrants.
Yeah, like saying, I heard you got cataracts. No, I drive a Lincoln Continental.
All right, what's the next one, Ballard? These are getting more ridiculous as we go on here.
Let's see. Gypped, like gypsy.
The gist?
It's that.
Yeah, gypped. Like I've been gypped.
G-Y.
Well, maybe if you said jizz,
Well, first of all, yeah, that's where that word comes from, is being ripped off by a gypsy. But that's what gypsies do, is rip people off. So why is that offensive?
It says used to mean being cheated. This term comes from the stereotype that Romani people referred to as gypsies are untrustworthy.
Yeah,
That's
because
not a
they are.
stereotype. That's straight facts.
Randy Dandy says, ask an Asian to say Lululemon.
All right, next one.
Woo woo women.
Number 5. Call a spade a spade. You can't say that.
Why?
Because apparently the term spade became a racial slur in the 20th century.
No, it didn't. I've never heard of that in my life.
Well, I've heard it, but I've never really heard anybody use it.
Say that again. What was the phrase or term?
Call a spade a spade.
No,
Oh,
no.
call a
Spade is spade.
Oh, okay.
That's the next one. Is uppity. You can't say uppity
Uppity? What's wrong with that?
because it implied that minorities should know their place.
Stop
I think
acting.
it's part of segregation.
Ballard, stop being so uppity.
Yes, right.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I tell that. Now, I use that against my wife all the time. I'm like, you're acting uppity. So so now I'm being racist
Apparently.
against my Anglo-Saxon wife.
Yes.
Okay.
Basket case. Now,
You
this
uppity
one,
white woman, you.
okay, maybe I could probably get this one here. This has to do with World War I. It's called basket case. It says originally used for soldiers who had lost all 4 limbs in World War I. The phrase has evolved to mean someone who was mentally unwell. It trivializes serious physical and mental health conditions, and today it is viewed as ableist and insensitive.
Well, if someone lost their limbs and arms, they might be called second base. I mean,
Well, they had to carry them in baskets, didn't they? Is that where that comes from?
What?
damn, basket case, I guess. I don't know.
I just learned something. I use all of these terms.
I've used them in the past. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And nobody's ever got offended by them. Until now, I guess.
What the hell is peanut gallery? What is this? Originally referring to the cheapest and rowdiest section in the segregated theater, the phrase has racist undertones, frequently occupied by black.
Apparently, I'm racist to my kids because I call them the peanut gallery all the fucking time when they pipe into shit that ain't none of their business.
Well, apparently it meant black audiences during the Jim Crow era.
I don't
Some
think
liberal
so.
Snowflake wrote this shit. I do know this.
I do not think.
lunatic liberal.
Oh, it's by some chick named Olayna Aguja. Yeah, some good card. Guarantee it. Probably pink hair.
I bet she's a whole lot of fun.
Wagon.
She sits around all day trying to find what offends people.
That's right.
What offends me? Because it's
And she's at least 300 pounds.
You know what? She offends me. How about that? I'm offended by her.
Yeah, I am
You
too.
can't use the term
I'm
crippled.
offended by her nose ring.
We can't use the word crippled. We have to say person with a disability. Shoot. How is South Park? If that's the case, South Park shouldn't be on the air, which they've offended so many people with.
There's
but
zero
they
chance
had
that
an
there's
episode-
zero chance that woman ever gets married.
Yeah.
I
there
mean,
was this
She has
episode-
at least 30 cats right now.
there's no straight, there's no homosexual or heterosexual male who's going to put up with that nonsense. There's not.
Oh my god.
You know, they've said there's a test study out that's saying that men and women, in today's world, have in their 20s haven't had sex in over a year. Now that just is damn wrong to me.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just because they just don't get along anymore. I mean, there's always divisiveness between people and all that.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the internet too.
It does, absolutely.
People just
People
don't.
didn't get off the damn internet and meet each other
Yeah.
the old-fashioned way in a bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, granted, I will admit, me and my girlfriend met from Facebook dating, but we hang out. It's not like we just always.
Yeah, but for
video chat.
everybody who's like you, who's looking for somebody on the internet, there's people that are just aren't meeting people because they're on the internet. If that makes sense.
That is true.
They're all their relationships are digital. They don't really have any real personal relationships. That's a real problem.
Right.
And I don't know I don't know if the internet was prominent whenever I was dating a young man, my wife too. Who knows if we would even be together now? Probably not.
Well, back in my day, no internet, no cell phones, none of that shit,
Yeah. Me either. I mean, the internet.
Open your mouth.
And you know, being a DJ, I'm going to brag again. I hauled in a lot of pussy,
Yeah.
and I'm proud.
If my girl ever breaks my heart, I'm gonna go DJ at a club.
Hey, the DJ always gets laid. That's the saying. The DJ always gets laid.
Yeah. I bet that offends that bitch too.
Yeah, it does too. oh, hook nose. Now, see, hook nose could be offensive to the Jewish community, but I don't mean it that way.
Yeah, I think that's where that came from.
I think it did too.
Yeah.
But I did not mean it. I meant that she's got a damn nose ring in her nose. What's the attraction there? What do women think that makes them look good? Having a damn nose ring.
No, what's the deal? Well,
I don't mind a nose ring. It's just not the what do they call that? With the hoop?
Yeah, the hoop inside.
Yeah, I don't like
I'll
that.
bring this up too. I know we're talking about women stuff.
I mean,
It looks like an African tribe now.
a little stud or something, like a little diamond or something in your nose, in your nostril is not bad.
No,
But-
in fact,
That's with guys. in their
Ollie
ears
has something like that.
really down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vandy Dandy said the septum piercing is ridiculous. I
Yeah, the
agree.
that's what it's
I
called.
would
Yeah,
think
septum piercing.
That's going to hurt your sinuses and every damn thing else in the future.
Well, I mean, you look like a cattle.
Yes,
mean-
you do. You look like cattle.
Especially if you're overweight. It makes
you
you.
notice a lot of them that get it have a lot of resemblance to cattle. Just
I was about to say,
They do, Slim.
a lot of them.
they do.
If you're overweight and you have that, it makes it worse. That's for sure.
I've seen a guy before. I've seen a few guys, like, they get their ears pierced, but they like actually get big, like, round earrings in their ear.
Oh, you're talking
Pull
about
their
the
ear all the way down to, like, their fucking
what do they call those? You know that with
piercings, but they're not piercings.
no, it goes
They're,
inside your earlobe. It's the the big hole. What is that called?
Yeah.
oh, talking about the people that get their ears gauged.
Yeah, gauged. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are like gigantic too. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you're ruining your ear. Because your ear's never going to be the same again. When you put one of those things in that's like fucking 6 inches in diameter, like your earlobe is never going to recover from that.
Yeah.
No, but you can always jump rope whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, but you're going to look like Dumbo for the rest of your life.
You can jump rope the rest of your life.
I mean, listen, there are people that make some of the same arguments about me getting covered in tattoos the way I have.
But that doesn't really change your. I mean, that doesn't change your
That's
body.
your prerogative, I think, Slim. I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Me personally, I think I got way past the tattoo phase, because as a kid, if you saw men with tattoos, they were normally Navy guys, and they had the hula girl on their arm or something like that.
Yeah.
And the tattoo looked really damn nasty, So it was never attractive to me to have a tattoo at all.
What about tattooed women? What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I like a little tramp stamp. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. I bet there are guys out there that if women have tattoos, they're turned off by it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife has tattoos, so whatever.
A girl has a sleeve. I mean, that's fine with me. Now, when you see them up on the neck and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, she's got some issues.
Well, yeah, there's a line, I
The
guess.
ones with issues are fun.
I mean, if they're tattooing their face and shit, that's definitely a red flag.
Trying to be an island boy.
I don't know, but they don't bother me.
No, I mean, no.
I mean, I don't think anybody would be surprised. Like, I'd say at least a third of the population of that jail has face tattoos.
Yeah, when did that become a thing? I know the little teardrop thing has always been a thing. Like, supposedly you're a gang, you killed somebody, get a teardrop tattoo.
You've seen like Jelly Roll, right? Now he's turned his life around and all that.
When did mass face tattooing become a thing? It seems to me that's only happened within the past 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. I mean, when I look at somebody with face tattoos, I just automatically think they're mentally ill.
Yeah.
Like Tyson, when he got that done. I mean, and he was mentally ill, and he'll tell you he was.
But Tyson, I mean, from what, Vandy Danny just mentioned Post Malone, Jelly Roll, all these guys that are pretty damn famous got these face tattoos, and you're going, why?
I think that's where it started. It started with rappers. Lil Wayne's got a bunch of face tattoos. Jelly Roll started off as a rapper 20 years ago.
Well, he went to prison for like 10. Jelly Roll was in prison for like 10 years.
Yeah. Now he's got his life turned around. And
oh, yeah. Ballard, his song, Jesus is Coming, is the most powerful Christian faith song I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, Post Malone.
I love what his Grammy speech, though. Oh, my God.
Who else? What's that guy? MGK. Oh, Jesus. There's not. I don't even think he has any part of his body that's not tattooed. I think he's got tattoos on the inside of his mouth.
Oh my God!
What is it with these people with plenty of money that get absolutely atrocious and god awful looking tattoos?
Well,
what's the worst part about it too is like
whether you like the tattoos I have or not, at the very least you can look at it and go, okay, that was done by somebody that knows what they're doing. You look at a lot of these millionaires that are covered in tattoos, and they got absolutely trash work done.
Lady Gaga for instance. She's got some trashy tattoos on her.
I don't even know what her tattoos look like.
They just look, they're just dark. They're not colored tattoos, nothing, attractive about them. But let me ask you something, Slim. So, you're the kind of tattoo expert. It's not cheap to do tattoos, is it?
No.
I mean, everything I've got done, I guarantee you, I've spent $15,000 at least.
15,000! Wow.
Yeah, if you want good tattoos, they cost a lot of money.
Yeah, the guy I go to now, he charges more now, but because I've done so much work with him, I'm still paying the same original price. He was charged $125 an hour when I started. He charges over $250 an hour now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey made a good point.
Well, obviously he's good.
About black people getting tattoos in Chinese, not knowing what it says.
Well, that's not just black people.
It's not just black people. There's plenty of white girls running around with Chinese letters that they think say one thing and they really don't.
Yeah, they think it says like eternal love, and it really just says whore.
Well, he made an example. He said, "I seen a girl one day. She bent over a little bit, and it was right above her ass crack." He said, "You don't know what that thing said. That thing probably say shit here."
At one time, I thought about getting a Betty Page type tattoo with Betty Page holding the microphone
logo,
and she had devil horns and all that, just for radio's sake. I was thinking of doing that on my arm, and I went, "No, I don't. No, I don't want that. No, thank you."
You see these guys that do these fantasy football things, and if the last place person has to get some kind of crazy tattoo. Like, I would never do that.
Oh,
no, yeah. I'm not doing a bet tattoo.
That is so bad.
Out of real estate as it is, just no.
A buddy of mine has a Dallas Cowboy star on his leg because he did a bet in the Super Bowl.
See, that's so crazy.
And he had to get a star tattoo, and he's a big Dolphins fan.
Yeah, well, first of all, you know what? If you're dumb enough to make that bet, you deserve everything you got.
I agree.
I mean,
didn't like 10 or 15 years ago, MTV had a show where like a friend of yours picked the tattoo you got, and they would give some people some fucked up tattoos.
That's just crazy.
Anything to get on reality TV.
I mean, I guess you can get them removed.
Yeah, but that hurts too, and that's really expensive.
I've heard it hurts worse to get them removed.
Yeah,
I've heard that too.
Because
I haven't gotten any removed. I got one covered up that I thought about going to a couple of removal sessions just to lighten it up, make it easier. But I mean, he said I didn't need to, but he's like, it's way more expensive to get them removed, and it hurts way more.
Was it a woman's name?
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's another dumb thing that people do.
Yeah, I mean, look, my stepson has a tattoo. He's got a lipstick on his neck, and I just think it's the gayest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I just
that was a popular fad for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one is like the getting your wedding ring finger tattooed instead of a ring.
Yeah.
I'm like,
There's somebody at work that's got that.
see,
A
Mrs.
lot of us
Peete,
don't wear rings to work.
yeah, Mrs. Peete, she wanted to do that, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. She's like, why not? I'm like, I'm just not doing it. I wear a ring every day. I don't need a fucking
That's
tattoo.
the only exception in our policy for a hand tattoo. Is that?
Is the wedding ring tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Like outside of that, you can't have it below the wrist. Unless, like, they hired some people that have some. So I mean, some people get grandfathered in. But we had somebody work back in the jail with us, got suspended for 2 weeks because she went and got a hand tattoo.
I'm not even hating on people that do the ring thing. I just won't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I've thought about it. I probably won't, but I've thought about it.
Yeah. It just seems weird to me. I don't know why.
Well, I know this.
Well, like it makes sense in this.
Go ahead.
It makes sense in the context of, like even what I did before, working in oil refineries and steel mills and shit. They have rules against it. You can't wear a wedding ring there.
Yeah. Well, okay, so fine. Take your wedding ring off, put it in your locker, and then when you get off of work, put it back on.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying it makes sense in that context if you want to do it. Like I said, I probably still won't.
Put it on your t-shirt. You do. Mm-hmm. Tell them that.
Yeah, I wear a ring, but I wear it on my keychain.
really?
Yeah.
I've seen guys that wear it like around.
on her keychain. Yeah.
I've seen guys that wear it like around their neck, like on a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. I see. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that, but I would be worried that if my necklace broke, I would lose both my necklace and my ring.
Yeah.
But so you would just have it on your keychain. So when you lose your keys,
Well, that's what I'm hoping never to do. It's lose my keys.
Yeah.
It's kind of a thing to say. No, don't lose your damn keys now.
yeah, don't lose your keys. You got a ring on there.
That's right. But
Hopefully you don't leave your keys in a luggage at an Airbnb.
It's a miracle Mrs. P hasn't lost her wedding ring. She loses everything.
And, hey, is she still on Mint Mobile? Is that right?
Yeah.
You having so many problems with it? Did it ever figure out?
Not
okay?
really any problems. It's just, I mean, the coverage is not great.
Yeah.
It's only like, it's a ridiculous low amount of money she pays. It's like, I don't know, $20 a month or something.
Damn.
Like that.
That's good.
And it's supposed to be unlimited and all that, but there's certain places like I have T-Mobile, and I don't know if even T-Mobile's great, but 99% of the time I can get service no matter where I'm at. But there'll be certain places where I have a signal and she just doesn't have a signal, and they claim to be using T-Mobile's towers.
Yeah.
But there's a reason it's $20. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
I mean, but.
Well, Ryan Reynolds just gets on my damn nerves with his commercials. They just aren't funny. And I'm going, God damn,
Yeah.
And never making a lot of sense, all that.
I mean, I probably pay too much for. How much do you pay for your phone plan?
Me?
Yeah.
I pay for both Holly and myself. I think I pay 120 a month.
Yeah, okay, that's about right.
I think that's around what I pay, 120, 130.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I went to AT&T and said, "Why is my bill so damn high?" And
I think the same thing.
and they said, "Well, you're still paying for your phone." I said, "No, I'm not." I said, "The phone's paid for." Oh, so they were still making me pay for a phone I'd already paid for. I said, "Well, you gonna give me any money back?" Well, I don't know, and I never saw.
They want
back,
you. What they don't want to. They don't want to lower your bill. They want you to keep adding lines at a lower price.
Oh, of course they do.
That's what they want.
And the guy did everything he could to say, "Hey, you ought to upgrade. You can upgrade." And
Yeah, that's what they do. They go. Well, we can't lower your monthly bill, but if you add 2 more lines, we'll give them to you for $30 a piece. So so that's another $6.
Exactly.
It's like, well, if you can afford to do that, you can afford to lower my fucking bill. Then, well, I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, where they get you these days is with the phones. Like last time, me and my wife both got a phone. Of course, they're going to push you to the latest and greatest phone, but I don't give a shit. As long as the damn thing makes calls, is about all I'm worried about. I'd still use a flip phone if I could get away with it. But I'm not joking.
I know you're not.
I could give a shit less. Like I didn't even get a smartphone until they gave me one for free. Like I was playing Snake until then.
What movie? I watched a recent movie. I mean, it was from the 1990s. So I mean, the movie and the thing I noticed most was, oh, I know. No, I was watching Ray Donovan, and Ray Donovan is like 2013, the first season, and there were still flip phones. I'm going, damn. I mean, I forgot they had flip phones even at that time.
You know what I miss? You wouldn't lose them. You couldn't break them. Those fucking Nokia phones.
Oh yeah.
Phone?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Everyone had one. I mean, there was basically like 2 phones. There was a Nokia and a Motorola.
A good phone. You're right about that, Slim. I sold phones for a moment, and Nokia was one of my best brands to sell.
Well, there was
but I tell you what I miss. I don't know if you could get them, and you could even use them. The big old Motorola brick phones. You remember those bastards?
Yeah.
I mean, you could kill somebody with
that. Was really the only 2
weapon.
In the late 90s when people started having cell phones. It became sort of a normal thing. There was really only 2 phones out there. There was Nokia and Motorola. That's it.
Yeah. And now Nokia.
Everybody had that Nokia phone. Everybody did.
The least brand. I mean, the Motorola still makes phones. I think Nokia still makes phones, but
well,
Samsung.
Nokia doesn't even exist. Nokia got bought out by AT&T.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
But Motorola still makes phones, but you don't see them as a top line phone for anywhere you go. They're not showing a Motorola phone. It's normally Samsung, of course. The iPhone.
Yeah, Apple.
Apple. But I'm trying to think about.
I mean, Google's got a phone, like the Google Pixel or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Google Pixel. Yeah.
Does Facebook does Meta have a phone? I think they might.
I don't know if it's still out there. It wasn't Meta, but Microsoft had a phone.
Yeah.
They had like a Windows phone or something. I don't remember what it was called, and I don't know if it's still around. I don't think it caught on very well.
Well, kind of like Zune, although I do still have a Zune MP3 player.
Speaking of phones, this has nothing to do with phones really, but it is an interesting thing. Do you guys remember your dreams?
Some of them, yeah.
So I heard somebody say that nobody in their dreams has ever been on a smartphone. Have you ever used a smartphone in your dreams?
No.
Not to the best of my recollection.
I don't think I have either. I wonder what that's about. That is weird. That nobody can recall using a smartphone in their dream.
Who the
Look it
fuck
up.
is typing away on a 1994 keyboard?
Of course, it's Scott. He's looking up
I'm
this.
sorry. I had a little email I had to answer. I'm sorry.
He's looking up.
I was looking at popular phones. One, the Motor Razr, but Samsung's a big phone these days.
Yeah. It's the. I mean, it's the second most popular behind Apple, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
'cause I think
may
it's-
even be ahead of it, honestly, because Apple's only, and this is where I completely agree with Lou. But iPhones are for old people and children.
You know what? Yeah, I just never gone to anything Apple related. The Mac computer, iPhones, iPads, all that shit. No, never been interested.
Well, and then if you try and get off of it, have you ever heard Joe Rogan talking about when he ditched the iPhone for a Samsung, how hard it was to get out of Apple?
No.
Hold on, I got to take this phone call.
Okay. We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, I think we'll make it. Well, I don't think Ballard will. I don't even know if Ballard's still here.
I don't think he is either. I think he kind of faded away.
His girlfriend called.
He did what? What did you say, Slim?
I said his girlfriend called.
Oh, okay. Probably. What do you think about our marriage advice? You hear that earlier?
No, y'all were talking about vasectomies when I turned it on.
Okay. Well, someone asked him, when's Ballard getting married? And he said, well, he's going to wait till he's 30. I said, well, that's not a bad idea, Ballard. He said, but she's kind of pushing a little bit. I said, oh, okay. He said, what if I got engaged and waited? I said, no, you can't do that. I said, the most for an engagement, maybe the max you could wait is 2 years before you get married.
The last time Ballard was talking about it, he had already bought this girl a ring from the thrift shop that he works at.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
So why is he talking about 30? See, he can't even get his lies straight.
Well, I think he's, of course he's deeply in love. That's fine. Good for him.
Well, yeah, it's the first girl to ever throw him a piece. Of course he is.
But the thing is, we just told him, said, you got to be careful. Marriage is a, different animal. And, you don't want to marry somebody and then, have to get a divorce. And as Pete brought up, 50% of marriages turn into divorces.
And shit's more than that these days. And by the way, his girlfriend already knows that because she is divorced.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I didn't know that.
He left that nugget out this time around, huh?
Well, I didn't. I see. I don't know the inner workings of Ballard and his relationship with this.
Yeah,
guy.
he went on about it one day on somebody's show. Yeah. Apparently, she's got like some abusive stalker ex-husband. I'm like, Ballard, you're gonna die. This dude's gonna fucking kill you.
Wow. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I was with a married woman one time. I met her, of all places, at a wrestling match because she was a JCette, and the JCs were sponsoring the wrestling event. And she kind of, came on to me and all this, and then called me the next day while I was on the air and asked for a song. Her name was Kathy. She wanted Everly Brothers' Kathy's Clown. And she said, can I bring you lunch? I went, well, yeah, go ahead, bring me lunch. And she brought me lunch at the station. Then she said, can I bring you lunch tomorrow at your house? I went, okay, fine. She did. I fucked her, and then afterwards she called me that night while she's at home with her husband. And I'm like, no. End of this, bye, see ya. No, thank you. I'm not going to get killed.
I mean, I'm not saying every husband will, but because there are plenty of them. I mean, hey, they're look at Slaw. If he was married, he'd be all cool with sitting in the corner and watching. But when the prerequisite to your story is, he's a abusive stalker ex-husband, that's just a recipe for getting murdered.
Absolutely. And most murders come from domestic disputes, don't they?
I don't know if most murders come from domestic disputes, but I know that's
It's high
one
up
of the
there.
There might be
I know it's one of the most dangerous calls for law enforcement to respond to.
there might be a domestic dispute today after the phone call I just got.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened?
He was one of my son's teachers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I ain't got any of those calls yet.
What, she's saying your son had done something wrong?
It's not about what he's doing, it's about what he's not doing. Let's put it that way. So,
So you're going to have a long talk with him when he gets home.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be
Worse. It'll be something he's doing. I mean, he could have got caught with a girl in one of the bathrooms.
Well,
That would be proud Papa Peete then. That happened.
yeah.
She called you about that. You say, I'm so proud of him.
I mean, I get it. He's 18. He's a senior. He's only got like 2 more months of school. But, bro, you're at the finish line.
Oh, when you get that age and you're just almost out of school, you really don't give a shit about high school.
Well, he needs to.
I get that
A lot of the
feeling.
bucks are going.
Yeah,
He needs to care because otherwise he won't be graduating in this summer with all of his friends.
Oh man, so he is behind. Okay.
Well, I don't know what the fuck his problem is.
Well, I kind of do, but if he wants to graduate, yeah, I would think hey, step it up, get through it, only a few more months and you'll be fine.
You would think. I mean,
Yeah. But or is he at that age though that he won't listen to you, Pete? Because 18 is pretty damn tough.
yeah, he doesn't listen to anybody at this point. And he's not a bad kid. He doesn't get in trouble or anything. He's not like drinking and doing drugs and, getting in trouble with the law.
But
But-
it's the adult versus the teenage kid who thinks he knows everything. I went through that phase.
Yeah, that's
A lot of
exactly
people
what it
go through
is.
That phase.
He does think he knows everything. He doesn't know shit. He's dumb as fuck compared to me.
You find out later. Oh man, I was dumber than a bag of hammers.
Yeah.
Shit, what are you talking about? I'm pushing 40 and I'm still dumb as fuck.
Well, I'm dumb as fuck too, but I'm still 10 times smarter than he is.
Oh, yeah. No, without a doubt.
Slide the teacher $100. Yeah. If it were only that easy.
It's a great idea. That's a damn good idea. Hey, if I gave you $100 a month, you think you could do something with his grades?
I mean, the teacher was like, he's like, look, he's like, I'm not asking the guy to move mountains, but he's got to do something. I mean, like, so.
Is he failing in one subject or several?
I don't think I think just one,
Okay.
but I think the other ones are also going in the wrong direction. He's just pretty much like giving up. Like he's just, he's done with school now.
Yeah.
But you gotta you gotta make it to the finish line, bud. You can't just give up 3 months before graduation.
No. You're right. You're right. I had vocational technical school as one of my classes, and the VOTEC had me going out twice into the class, so I could get out by 11:30 of school and go to work if I wanted to. But I really didn't go to work till 2 o'clock because I worked at a grocery store. And so my last year was like I just slid through it. Is what I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't give a shit.
I mean, I kind of slid through my last year too, but I didn't even come close to failing.
No, I didn't fail. No, I went to my classes. The necessary classes at that time was English, and they had knocked me down because I wasn't worth. The algebra. I just never got algebra. Okay.
Yeah.
And so They knocked me down to remedial math. Well, okay, I can do addition and subtraction and division. Shit, yeah, I passed through that with flying colors. But algebra just was like, no, I don't want. When am I ever going to use this? I'm not a rocket scientist. Never going to be a rocket scientist, and I have never used algebra in my life.
Yeah, I mean, the algebra argument I get where most people don't use it in their life, but I do think that it at the very least makes your brain work in a certain way that, as far as problem solving, that does serve you in life. Does that make sense?
Well, sure. Yeah, it does, because math is, math is really a infinite possibilities of math, all of that. But I just was not a math guy. I mean, English was my go-to. I loved English.
I liked history and
Here's
science.
the secret to that: when you're out of school, you can use a fucking calculator for all the math, and you don't get in trouble.
That's right. There you go. Yeah. Get you one of them big old damn Texas calculators.
Get you one of those Rec Talk calculators.
Yeah, right. I mean, the closest thing to any high school math that I have to use on a daily basis, and it's not even daily, it's just whenever I have to do it, is figuring out percentages. Mm-hmm. You know, because somebody will get, okay, one I had to do yesterday because we were putting in dispositions for court. Well, okay, he got 1129, which is, a year in jail. But he only had to serve 35% of it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest thing to any kind of high school math that we have to use on a daily basis.
So what you're saying is like trying to figure out 35% of 12?
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's not hard.
No, it really isn't.
Well, especially not with a
in it almost
calculator.
Yeah, get the calculator out. That's right. Get that Texas Instrument calculator out.
Yeah, and then subtract the time they've already served because they get credit for that.
Algebra, as according to Peete McGaha, algebra teaches us how to apply math to life. Okay.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, they had algebra, then geometry, and then trigonometry, and I'm like, fuck, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's
hurt my brain.
Trigonometry, though, that's a different animal there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I do have to go now because my son's about to be home from school. He's got early out today, and I got to have this talk with him. So
you got to give him an ass whipping. Okay.
Well, hopefully, he doesn't resort to that.
Hey man, he's 18. Take him to the yard.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been close, but luckily it hasn't come to that yet.
You can give him the Dean Wormer speech from Animal House. Son, growing up being drunk and stupid, it's going to get you nowhere.
Well, these kids don't.
Right,
these kids today, they still don't realize.
It turns out to be good. All right, man.
All right, thanks, Scott. These kids today still don't realize that grown man strength is a real thing compared to their,
Well, most youngins don't.
Yeah.
Something else I have to deal with on a daily basis. Some 20-year-old comes in there fucking pissed off, thinks he can take on everybody, and finds out quick that he can't.
Right. Well, a lesson in life. That's all you can say.
Yeah, unfortunately. Most of these lessons are hard learned.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, I'm going to go to the gym then if you're going to get off.
Yeah. All right, Slim. Talk to you later, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me as well. What is today? Wednesday. I'll be back again for this Friday at 11. Have a good day.